that medicine in you. Gorillas of booze.
Welcome to GOBTV, Guerrillas of Booze in the house. Doug,
Jay,
Frank,
Chris.
yeah. And if you're familiar with Mario Brothers, this is gonna be kind of like Mario Brothers. We're gonna call this episode 1-3 because it's like one when you're playing the first world is 1-1, 1-2.
Yeah.
This is the third time recording the first episode, so
Yes.
we'll call this 1-3.
Speaking of old games, I just actually played and beat Sonic the Hedgehog, the original, on the iPhone.
I sucked at Sonic the Hedgehog, so
I just beat. It took me 31 years, but I beat it. What are we getting into?
Well, it's gonna be like a little mini episode, a little mini action. So we got two beers. You tell me where you want to start.
We got two beers and we got two gorillas missing. So
that's right. So that makes sense. So we have a hoppy pilsner fermented in oak called Uncharted Territory from Magnify, which it's in my hand. So maybe we'll just start with this one.
yeah, absolutely.
Both beers are from Magnify that I have, but hoppy pilsner fermented in oak from their Uncharted Territory series, which I just found out is not all the same beer. I have an Uncharted Territory in my fridge. It's a porter. So apparently that's just going to be a name for their series. I am not a porter guy.
I think I like porters.
You do?
Oh yeah, I like porters,
Porters,
stouts. I like the weird stuff. Porters, stouts, sours.
Pass on all of it. I like sours.
Now Magnify, they do some pretty interesting things. I've seen a mellow, which is a marshmallow mix, like a marshmallow
fluff.
They do a bunch of interesting things like that, and that's what I like out of a brewery. Don't be afraid to try something. You know, you're not gonna swing and miss every time, but you're eventually gonna hit something that's delicious. And this, by all accounts, looks delicious. What's it aged in? Oak.
Oak. Yeah, fermented in oak. So it's gonna pick up.
Thank you.
I assume that they would do it kind of like any other beer that's fermented in oak. So it's gonna pick up. I guess it's just oak, though, so it's not like it used to be a wine barrel or something like that, so it's just going to pick up whatever organisms are in the oak.
Yep. I'll say that looks really good. Wow, that looks really good.
It's cloudy, of course, like all Magnify beers.
I got
not all of them, but a lot of them.
I got some sediment, but that's not from them. That's from you just having that can a little while, or no?
No, it's brand new.
That's a brand new.
Yeah, it came out. It might be important to announce. It came out this past Thursday, so that was August the...
Shit if I know.
August the 3 days earlier than it is right now. 17th, right?
That's how we do that.
August 17th. So this is 3 days old. It's it had about a finger's worth of white head when I poured it originally. That head dissipated quick as hell, though.
That was a quick... the head really went away from you quick. I'd prefer a new one.
Smells,
Let me get that. Man, that smells fucking decent. It's got a really decent smell to it.
Well, the label says hoppy, and they don't lie to you. I mean,
Is
it is
it
hoppy.
Is it me? I get a light marijuana. Is that?
That's. Did you have?
Am I wrong?
No.
I actually was just somewhere where they actually in their description of the beer. I think it might have been Treehouse. Shout out. They did a description, and in the description they said danky, dank.
Yeah, probably. Well, did we have? I don't remember if we had it here or in real life. The Smell You Later. That's Frank brought it. We had it. I think last
during
time
a test shoot.
During a test shoot. That is dank, where it smells like deep, dark, thick marijuana.
This has a little bit of that regs in it. No,
it does. I guess I didn't really say what I thought it smelled like. I mean, it smells oaky. It smells hoppy. It smells pilsnery.
Little
malty.
A little malty.
It's interesting. I read somewhere that when you taste it, you can't accurately smell it again. And you can get that a little bit. Like I just tried to smell it again. It's different.
I tried to smell it again. I got a little bit of a little bit more hop and a little pee. I don't know if that's an accurate description. Now, as far as mouthfeel goes, that's a smooth.
Very smooth.
Is that a bitter back end?
Yeah, a little bitter. I gotta be honest, it doesn't really taste like anything to me.
No.
Really.
It's very light, but it has a bitter chomp at the end of it. I'm really getting a bitter chomp at the end of that. You sip it, and it's like a light beer. You know, I don't want to say Coors. That's definitely wrong.
Oh God, no. No, I mean, it drinks real easy.
That.
A little oaky, a little like woody, kind of burnt. I don't know. crackery, something. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Crackery. I don't know.
It's malty for sure. I mean, you get a little bit of like sweet malt off the back.
That back end's just fucking me up. It goes in so smooth, it's almost like nothing going in.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, this is a light beer. And I don't think it's a light beer.
No, and then it really hits a malty. You get the oak and you get the bitter.
It is 5.2%, so it's not going to knock your socks off. But it's not like,
No, I'm not getting much alcohol.
No. But I mean, double dry hop pilsner.
That's a smooth mouthfeel. It's a cloudy look to it. It smells good. It doesn't smell, damn, that's good. There's some beers you smell and instantly you're like, I can't wait to drink this.
I know. I almost feel like this is the point where I have to say I'm kind of a Magnify homeboy, like a stan for Magnify.
You are, though.
No, I am. But before I say, I don't know if I love this. It's true, too. I wonder if this would do well by warming up a little bit.
I'm going to say that is mid-level as it gets. That's as Untapped would call middle of the road for me. I don't love it. I don't dislike it at all. There's nothing about this I really dislike. I just don't love it.
Yeah, it's not creating any sort of feeling in me. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I don't have any kind of...
No, it's
man, oof.
It's taking a hooker to prom. You're gonna have a prom date, but
right.
It's a hooker.
It's more like taking your cousin to prom.
Now, since you're a Magnify homer, tell me a little bit about Magnify. Where are they out of?
Fairfield, New Jersey. Magnify out of Fairfield, New Jersey, founded by Eric Ruda and Eric Carl. No, Eric Carl's the head brewer. Eric Ruda's the founder.
Now, do they distribute nationally or no? Not yet.
Not nationally. They distribute in parts of Jersey. Only their Vine Shine and their Low Visibility. Which is their session ale, which I love. If I remember correctly, they struck a deal with Night Shift's distribution.
Shit.
To get some of their stuff distributed up north a little bit, but they're still, they're essentially still a local brewery.
So you would say that the nationwide still an uncharted territory. Like what I did there?
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah. Yes, I would say that. One of the founders, Eric, he's actually from, from Maine.
No
so
shit.
The idea of Magnify, and it makes sense with their styles. If you as I've had more and more and more Magnify, they definitely have a distinct style. Well, not a distinct style, but a style that is reminiscent of your your New England, your Bissell Brothers, your Tree Houses, your Trillium.
It was literally
more
just
Trillium
at
than
Bissell
Tree
Brothers.
House, but
Shout out to Bissell. I was just there 3 days ago, 3 days ago.
Actually, we both ended up in. It's Maine. Mine's Massachusetts.
Maine's blowing up. They have almost 100 craft breweries. That's
Maine is hot
insane.
right now, bro. Maine is hot.
That is insane. And I talked with a guy the other day in line at Treehouse, and he's from Maine, and he goes, it's insane. If one brewery gets bigger and moves out of the industrial section where Allagash is and Steel is and Foundation, if he moves out, somebody else takes their spot immediately because their drainage system or something like that. He put a pin on it. I was like, holy shit, really?
Well, there's a lot around Portland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all Portland based, that area. They call it the incubator of craft beers because it's supposed to be like where that whole drive started for Maine in that area.
Really, my only experience was Bissell Brothers, and I mean, obviously, the Swish was amazing.
That was good.
And then I had Lux, which was delicious, and then we had Substance earlier, which is also very good. I know they make good stuff up there. And Maine, I mean, I've only had a very small sample size of Maine Brewing Company.
And Maine
or beer company, Maine Beer Company.
Maine Beer Company. There was not a large parking lot. They're doing construction there, but there was no parking. I had to wait until somebody left, and then it was standing room only. As far as Bissell Brothers, it was pouring rain when we visited Bissell Brothers, and still a line around the block. So these breweries in Maine are blowing up.
Yeah. You can sit down and drink at these places, though, right? It's not like Treehouse.
Yeah, no, you can sit down and drink.
Like a factory. Well, on Saturdays, at least, you get full pours at Treehouse, but it's a factory. You walk in.
Yep.
Get your
Bissell has an
down.
upstairs area you could sit down. Maine has an outside area and an inside area you could sit down. But there, I'm telling you, it was elbow to elbow. It was that packed.
Yeah.
They need more merchandise at the Maine Beer Company. Bissell had a good amount. I got shirts, there's stickers and stuff. Maine really, because they're environmentally friendly, like 1% of their goes towards the environment. And so they had some cups and stuff that was recycled. But anyways, back to the Magnify Uncharted territory.
I can't help but notice that one of us has finished it. The other has yet to get that medicine in him.
Yeah, I can't call it medicine. This one's not bad.
No,
dude.
it's not bad. No,
Medicine's that bad shit.
Not bad.
Right? As
I would
always,
absolutely drink this again.
finish your beer.
Yeah. Don't be, what is it? Don't be an improper fuck.
Don't be an improper fuck. Finish your beer.
That beer. Uncharted territory. Hoppy Pilsner, fermented in oak, 5.2% alcohol by volume, 1 pint can.
Now,
from Magnify out of Fairfield.
Hard Park's going to be rating this, buddy.
I mean, I think for me, by definition, it's a 3.5 probably because it's average.
It gives you nothing to hate. There's nothing about it I don't like, but it gives me nothing to love. So I'm going to go with 3.
Just an idea of how my ratings work. If it's a small batch brewery, a place that is local, a place that's doing what they do.
Yep.
The lowest I'm going to go usually is like a 3, maybe a 2.5 if I freaking hate it. But if you're going to put in all the time and effort, you're at least getting a 2.5.
You give a lot of love for effort.
I do. No, for real. Because who am I? I'm not brewing anything, so I can't be out here being like, "Oh, this is awful."
Yeah, but I can brew a pretty good bathtub hooch.
If you're, if we're down here drinking a Bud Light Lime, you're getting a 0.5. That's just how it is. Because I don't
can't
give a
even
damn
believe you
about
shouted out to Bud Light there, bud.
There's probably no effort. It's probably just like a machine that's just
pouring them out.
So
but I've noticed that like Frank and Chris will do that too. They'll give like I can't rate this low because I want to give it effort. Chris is a 4.
Yeah, Chris
to start.
Chris is like,
is that a bad beer for Chris?
When you're grading on a curve, Chris is like when the person that gets the A+ in class, you just got to throw Chris's scores out.
Yeah, get that shit out of there.
Chris's scores just got to get thrown out. And if Frank tends to think, I think along the same lines as I do, where if you're a brewery like a hometown brewery, if you're doing your thing, we're not going to be like, this sucks, don't buy it, it's awful. Like,
I will.
Hey, listen, you put your work in, you put your effort in, we appreciate what you're doing. Hey, maybe it's not for me, but we appreciate the effort and we can taste, what you're trying to do. It's not like you're pissing in a can and serving it to us.
But here's how I equate
I don't like it.
I go, effort's nice, but I really effort will only get you so far. I'll be brutal with your beer. I don't care how much effort. If it's a stout you took 12 years to make, I'll be brutal with it. If it's just not, it's like a girl giving you head and using her teeth.
Yeah,
I'm not giving her an A for an effort.
Effort's
She scarred
nice, but
me.
you know what's better than effort? Getting off. So
yeah, if the beer is teeth grinding my ass, I'm not. So effort only gets you so far. As far as this one, the Uncharted territories, I'll give it a 3. 3 gorillas for me. So 3.5.
That's about right. 3.5. Yeah, I'm going 3.5. Yeah, for sure. Just because again, because I'm sucking a little Magnify penis right now because I love Magnify. and
we'll
they're
have
local.
to phone in Frank's.
They're kind of Frank gives it a Frank would give it a 3.5.
And Chris, that's a 4.
Chris, what do you got? Oh, a 4.
Get the fuck out of here.
4. That's
who would have figured?
Unbelievable.
Who would have thought?
Unbelievable.
4 from this guy. There's much more well done, higher rated Magnify beers. This one's a middle of the road beer. There's nothing about it I don't like, but I don't love it.
It's no hype train, and it's no beautiful liquid.
It's along the lines of a mellow.
Magnifies.
I didn't hate the mellow. I didn't love it.
That actually is a good. It's actually a good comparison.
Yeah.
I didn't hate mellow.
No.
I didn't love mellow.
Couldn't drink a lot of them.
I'm trying to fight a burp, and I don't know why I'm trying to fight it.
Fuck it.
Mellow for me was like, I don't know, when I read about the marshmallow fluff and all that stuff,
Thank you, sir. Gotta clean your glass.
Professionals. I think I expected more than it was. It was a very good IPA.
Right.
But it wasn't what I was expecting, so I kind of was down on it when I first had it.
Yeah, but were you a child that actually ate marshmallow fluffs?
Hell no.
What?
Marshmallow fluff?
I used to fuck those things up with some peanut butter.
Disgusting.
Come on.
I was just gonna say peanut butter marshmallow fluff, right? I don't eat marshmallows.
I'm the only one who put jelly on my marshmallow fluff. I'd fuck that thing up too. Delicious.
Ladies and gentlemen, this tells you everything you need to know about Jay.
I like some weird shit.
I don't eat marshmallows to this day. Like s'mores, I have to be drunk or you have to really talk me into a s'mores. I don't like marshmallows. The only way I like marshmallows is if they're melted with some butter and some Rice Krispies in them, and then you smooth them out.
Okay, so from a Rice Krispie treat to a s'mores sandwich, you're substituting Krispies for bread, man.
Yeah, because marshmallows suck.
They're not the greatest. I'll give you that.
My grandmother was big into them. She used to love. What was
all
it,
grandmothers were Fluffernutter.
That was the stuff.
Then
right?
the plastic jar, you'd red cap it, you'd take that off, and you dip your spoon and just lick the fucking spoon.
No, that's what you would do. I would take
I always
it,
felt homeless when I did that.
and I
though.
would look
like I'm
at
just
it.
sucking on marshmallow.
and then I would put it back into the cabinet, and I would get something much more delicious.
He would probably get like the pre-made jelly peanut butter squeezers.
Hell no.
Out near.
buddy.
Were you a Lunchables kid? No,
I was-
Dunkaroos.
No, I never had that stuff. I'm older than you. I never had any of that
You're
stuff.
not much older than me.
But all
right.
my mom,
You're a
my mom
Gushers
paid
guy.
for the, no, but not when I was a
Get
kid.
the fuck out of here.
Nah, when I was a kid,
Gushers as an adult.
fruit roll-ups, maybe.
Okay, I'm there. Come with something else. Candy cigarettes that they outlawed.
Nah, I'm telling you.
Dots?
I'm telling you, when I was
What's
a
the
kid,
most disgusting candy ever?
the most delicious candy on the planet were Punkies. 1980s,
Damn, he is a little
I
bit
think they
older
were
than me.
1990s. Punkies. They were
Fuck is a punky?
delicious. Willy Wonka, look them up. Willy Wonka. The packaging was like straight out of the 90s or late 80s. I think 90s.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like
Punky.
each little candy, not in the box, but on the cover of the box, each candy was like had a different punk outfit on, like jeans, leather jackets.
Okay, I've heard of
spikes
those.
And it was like a red one, a yellow one, a green,
Yep.
a green one, blah blah blah. And they were, oh god, they were so good. They were. These
How about
big
Bazooka
candies.
Joe's?
Well, yeah, but it's gum.
Is that
You
you?
take 3 bites and then it's over.
Was that your time? Is like Bazooka Joe?
That was before me. Don't be an
That's
asshole.
before you?
Yeah, hell
How
yeah.
old's Bazooka Joe?
Bazooka Joe's
They had
been
like
around
the
since,
tattoos on them
50s.
and
I don't know
shit.
when it's been around, but Bazooka Joe's been around.
Yo, that
forever.
candy was like chewing on a fucking brick, and then two chews in, you're like, this is flavorless shit.
Yeah, I struggle to figure out which was worse. The Bazooka Joes are like when you would buy packs of like
Bubblicious?
Garbage Pail Kids, and that gum that came in there,
Fruit Stripes.
where you'd bite it and the shit would explode into dust because the gum was like 150 years old and it was disgusting.
Yeah, a Fruit Stripe chew. And how about a fucking Juicy Fruit, which used to be amazing, and somewhere along the line they
it
changed
sucks
what they
now.
did, and it's fucking garbage now. It's
I'm
absolute
into
shit.
the Icebreakers ice cubes are my gum now. Although I just had an orange one that they make, it tastes like baby aspirin. It's not even. It's not.
I have a gum problem. If it has aspartame in it, I won't eat it. Therefore, gum is out.
I have a gum problem. When I was a kid, it was called Big League Chew, and it was for
fucking
me.
packet.
It was Big League Swallow because I ate all of it. I would
Yeah,
eat it.
but Big League Chew is like a gateway drug. That led me to Fruit by the fucking the bubble tape. Bubble tape.
Bubble tape I used to
I'm
get into.
stuffing in bubble tape and fucking the one gum that had the juice inside.
Gushers, right? Was
no,
that Gushers?
No. Gushers is a jelly type candied.
I feel like we talked about this coming back from somewhere, and I
We
don't
did,
remember what you
we
were
did.
talking about.
And then did you have the one older person in your life that had the candies in his pocket? He'd be like, here, and it'd be like,
Like
either
a Werther's original?
a Werther's
My
original,
grandfather.
or a fucking butterscotch disc, and you're like, or a root beer barrel,
Yeah.
and you're like, this has lint on it.
You know, the older person in my life was Chris. I'm just kidding. Chris is actually like 2 months younger than
Yo, but you had one of his root beer barrels, and
Yeah.
you're like, holy shit,
me. Yeah.
I feel amazing. What's in his root beer
Yeah.
barrels?
What kind of steroids are in this shit?
Yo, he's already
What is it,
banned
a
from the,
Popeye barrel?
he's banned from the MLB for life.
Yeah, right. Chris
He's
can't
not
even go
allowed.
to a Major League Baseball game.
He can't.
He's so banned.
Yo, we love you, bro. Real talk. That was a middle of. I hate to keep saying middle of the road. That's some untapped stuff, man. But that was a middle of the road beer. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, and it was kind of just like. It's like a girl with 2 fingers jerking you off. It's like that's.
Are you recording this? Because if you're not
Yes.
recording this, it's weird that you just say that to me like in normal conversation.
As I'm like locking eyes here, I'm
Yeah.
staring into your eyes.
It's
as I
like a
say
girl
shit
with 2
like
fingers jerking you off. It's like, yeah,
that. We
I
call
hope
that.
somebody's got
You know what we
this
call
on
that
tape.
growing up? We call that knuckleball.
knuckleball.
Just giving you a knuckleball. Just giving you a
What's
inseam.
the what are what, carrying the basket? Is that the one where you give the overhand jerk? That's carrying the basket, right? Carrying the
yeah,
basket.
never heard of that. Yeah,
Here's Punch by Magnify Brewing. We're doing another Magnify.
dude. Shout out to Magnify.
Punch, and if you can see, well, you probably can't see. I don't know if you can see. Little fruits and stuff all over it, and some fists. So it's not punch like punch. It's punch like Hawaiian punch.
So there's fist though.
Well, yeah, it'll fist you. The reason for that, it's an IPA brewed with Michigan copper hops. Michigan copper hops are a new sort of hop variety out there in the thousands and thousands of hop varieties that are coming out.
Mhm.
The idea is that this is going to give you aromas of like Hawaiian punch, though. So hence the name Punch is a play on that.
So they're just cooking up new fucking hops to make beer with, like in a lab. They're making up.
Oh yeah, it's
New beers.
crazy.
It's like crossbreeding. They're just making up new shit, like how they do with plants, and you get like a. There you go.
It smells like Hawaiian punch a little bit.
He's a sloshy pourer today.
Buddy, well, it's because
It's
I'm
a
not,
little sloshy,
I'm not
bud.
filling the whole thing. I'm trying to get you some. Jay, I'm trying to give you some good head.
Oh, head's very important. I don't know if you know that or not. Head is very, very important. But more importantly than the head is actually swallowing that. So don't give good head and not swallow. is
Feels
what we're
weird
talking
again.
about.
Feels weird now. We're talking
As,
about this.
as I lock eyes with you,
Yeah, Well, I'm not looking at you, so you're not locking eyes with me.
Look
You're
away.
locking eyes to my
Look
ears.
away, motherfucker.
Oh my god!
Shout out to Magnify, man.
It smells like an IPA, and they poured some Hawaiian punch in it. It really
They're
does.
not afraid. Michigan copper hops, man. They're not afraid to just do shit, man. I like that about them.
You know, Frank and I talked about Magnify a lot last night when he was over my house. We were worried about Magnify because it feels like every week it's a new beer. You know, and you think about
What's their flagship?
place. Well, no, somebody sort of tried to ruin Magnify for me because here's what they said. It was like they went on. Actually, they're in that sort of tear now too, where they're releasing something every week.
Yeah.
But somebody was like, "Yeah, oh Magnify, yeah, great. They all taste the same," and it messed me up because my buddy Ryan said a similar thing about Tired Hands beers. He goes, every one of them tastes a little bit like flour. So now every time I have a Tired Hands beer, when I drink it, I get a little bit of flour in the back. I'm like, fuck, it tastes like flour. And he's ruined it for me.
Oh, dude.
So, and I still like Tired Hands.
Well, now that you've said that to me, I'm probably going to go, this tastes just like the last one.
No, but what I will say is that I find that some Magnifies do taste similar. And Frank and I were talking about it, and it was kind of like, well, how different can you really make these? There's only so many hops. There's only so many different ways to dry hop and double
they're making
hop
new
and
hops.
triple hop and this and that. So it's only natural that some of them are going to taste similar. But like for me, there's some that stand out with Magnify, and then there's others where it's just like, this could be this, or it could be that, or it could be that, or it could be that. And Frank and I were kind of saying, like, you know, we're worried that they're stretching themselves out. Like, hey, we're going to make a million different things.
But couldn't that be their flagship? Different every week or different?
Yeah, but I mean, when you think about these places, like if you think, maybe not you, or maybe even you as a newer guy to this, if you go to the average beer nerd and say, hey, Bissell Brothers, they're going to say Swish. If you say Treehouse, you're going to say Julius. If you say Russian River, you're going to say Pliny the Elder, maybe Pliny the Younger, or maybe Blind Pig, but you're going to say Pliny the Elder. If you say, you know, I can go on and on.
What do you say for Magnify?
If you say Maine Brewing Company, you're going to say lunch, or you're going to say dinner. If you say Magnify, even to a Jersey person, not that everybody in the world's going to know who Magnify is, but if you say, you know, I don't know. Me personally, I say Hype Train, maybe just because I'm partial to Hype Train, and I love.
I have heard that one,
and I love Smell You Later. So I've
heard Smell You Later as well.
Smell You Later is a collab with Finback, so does that count? I don't know.
Collabs don't count. You can't have a flagship that's a collab.
Right. All right. So then I say Hype Train. But you know, Treehouse every 2 weeks at least, you're going up and you're getting Julius.
Oh, absolutely.
With
on
Magnify,
purpose. If they don't release it that day, I'm pissed.
With Magnify, you don't have like. With Magnify, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to explain, but like, all right, if you say Treehouse. Yes, you're going to get your Curiosity series, and you're going to get your Lights On. You're going to get your Sap. You're going to get your Natives if you go there.
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger is one of their main beers, which is what my next point is that when you talk about magnifying, going up to Treehouse, getting the beers from there, you're looking for Julius, Green, Haze, Alter Ego, Doppelganger, and Eureka. Although a lot of people hate Eureka, I love Eureka.
I don't think they can make a beer I'd hate.
But not the one that I've ever had. But that's like your series of beers. So so like, hey, today we're releasing Julius and we're releasing Lights On. Well, people are going to flock to there. Yeah. Magnify doesn't really have that in the sense that it's like...
They don't have a flagship beer.
First of all, they haven't been around long enough yet, but they also don't have where it's like, holy shit, they're releasing, you know, it's been 2 weeks, so I'm sure they're going to release Hype Train this week. So you start getting pumped up and you start following their Twitter and, hey, there's
a good point.
Chances are Hype Train's coming out. And I'm just using Hype Train as an example. Maybe it's Low Viz or maybe it's
a good point,
whatever.
Though.
So
how often
I just don't want to see
this?
Magnify. This is the first time that they've ever done it.
Okay, so from Punch
and this one and the other one that we looked at too is the
so
first
like a
time.
Mellow that's released.
That's the first time they ever did that one too. Every beer.
And will they re-release these or this is
I don't
it?
know. That one was a collaboration with Soul in Pennsylvania, in Eastern Pennsylvania. So I don't know.
So your suggestion is Magnify find a flagship beer, or like 4 flagship beers.
The question is they have beers like they have Vine Shine, they have. Low visibility. Now, these are the beers that you can find in stores, in some stores, although low vis I don't find anywhere anymore. Yeah. Are those your flagship beers? I don't think so, only because they're... I mean, Vine Shine isn't, but low vis is a session ale. It's a low alcohol
but they would be considered their flagship if that's their only constant.
Yeah, but I think if you ask them, I don't think they're saying, hey, if you want to figure out what we're about, come have a low vis.
But isn't this what they're about? Weird randoms?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what they're about.
But maybe their thing, their flagship, is not being like every other beer company and every other brewery and craft brewery, and they're going to just do different weird shit all the time, which is good if you want to try weird different shit. But if it like Treehouse, I go there for Julius, I go there for a Haze or a Green,
right?
This place is
and
just
I,
a, you never know.
I don't think that I don't 100% that think. Oh, I don't know, because what are you going to do if you're Treehouse? I was going to say, I don't 100% think that they do it the right way, where you don't know what they're going to have until you show up. The flip side is
That sucks too.
But the flip side is you can't on Twitter say, "Hey, this week we're going to have King Julius," because then 100 million people are going to show up, and you can't fill. You know what I mean? So you can't. For them,
They keep it secret sometimes on purpose.
right. You almost have to keep it a secret.
Like we made the journey what, a month ago? Less than
3 weeks.
3 weeks ago. We made the journey from Jersey to Treehouse, and we didn't know what they were releasing until we were on the way.
Yeah.
So we're driving 4 hours and not knowing what we're gonna get until about the time we got there. We went, holy shit, it's Hayes and Julius.
Right. So anyway,
Yeah.
Like so when we're talking about Magnify and their
Flagship beers.
flagships and what are they about? So here I just happen to look. Here's from their 6 core values on their website. Here's what it says: innovation is their number 2 core value. And bear with me as I read this whole thing to you.
Innovation,
It's
okay.
It's not long. It says we have 4 core year-round beers, including Vine Shine IPA, which I talked about.
Yep.
Search Saison. It's their Saison. It's kind of their soury kind of beer.
Okay.
Pale Ale is all it says here, but it has to be low vis.
Low
and
vis.
our black wheat ale, which I've never had in my life. Aside from these beers, which will be sold throughout New Jersey, we will regularly release small batch experimental and innovative beers every 4 to 6 weeks. We're committed to continually adding and changing our beers to offer a wide selection, which will incorporate new hop varieties, ingredients, and keep things interesting. Couple of things.
So that's their flagship.
They have not updated this website because they're releasing these new crazy beers every week, not every 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know that their black wheat ale is a
Existing
year-round beer because I've never seen it, heard it, tasted anything.
I've never heard of it.
And but beyond that, I think what you can pull from there is that they think that keeping things interesting and changing up their style and all that is what they're about.
And that's okay.
So then I guess technically you have to say that Vine Shine and Low Vis and their Search Saison are their beers.
So if you have Low Vis, their Saison, and their Vine Shine, their 4th flagship is a random. You're going to get whatever we make this week, made with Sour Patch Kids or whatever, you know.
It's funny. They actually do one with Sour Patch Kids.
I fucking knew it.
Because weren't we talking about a Sour Patch beer? I think it's their. I'd have to look it up.
And at the brewery, they put a Sour Patch Kid in it. Is that them?
No, that's not them. But
Okay,
they
it's somebody
do
else.
like a. I think it might be their Search Saison that they like age on Sour Patch Kids or something like that.
All right.
So while we were babbling, I took a sip.
You son of a.
And yeah, because I guess we didn't talk about the
I was
aromas.
going to say it's visibility. That's a very cloudy beer.
I mean, it's cloudy, which is, I think, unfortunately, but what you come to expect from IPAs now.
I would catch a bass in this water.
Which West Coast people are annoyed about, that this has become the style of IPA.
Well,
because this is not really what the style of IPA should be, but
West Coast has their thing. New England has their thing.
they do.
Stick to your style and to be proud of what you got, man. What'd you taste? I gotta give this a taste, man.
Well,
I've been waiting on it.
I mean, the easy thing to say from aroma, first of all, is it smells like hops and Hawaiian Punch a little bit, like fruit, pineapple, blah blah blah. So when you taste it,
As soon as you taste it, I get more fruit punch. The smell,
right,
the smell changes as soon as you have that first taste. Your smell changes.
Right, it's crazy.
I didn't get a lot of fruit punch until I tasted it, and oh my god, it smells like fruit punch. And Chris would just be at a loss. It would be the same taste every time because his same smell.
That's right.
He has.
I gave him a
no
can
scent.
of this.
Did you ask him what it smells like? I do that a lot. I make that
gave
mistake.
Chris a can of this last night, and he was like, "Oh man, thanks," because he's had pretty much all the Magnifies that I've had too. I said, "Yeah, Chris, you're going to be pumped up." I said, "The big thing about this punch is that it has these new hops, and it's going to make it smell exactly like Hawaiian Punch." And he didn't say anything. I looked up at him. He was just looking at me. He's like, "Yeah, thanks."
For those of you who don't
Chris
know, he doesn't
have a sense of smell.
smell.
I guess nobody would know that yet because all the test episodes don't go out there.
Yeah.
Chris alleges he can't smell.
He alleges.
So
We're
many
going to
people-
fucking test that one day, brother.
So many people say that your smell is tied so much to your taste that I would love to be inside Chris's head
yeah.
for just a second, just to figure out. I mean, it's a terrifying thought, actually, but just for the time if he's tasting beer or tasting food or tasting anything to see what he experiences, because it's got to be completely different.
Well, call it juvenile. And,
That's why
and
it's
it is.
probably why his things are like, oh, this is pretty good, and he gives it a 4.
Everything is a 4 because it did no. That might be, but I think he's just too kind. That's why he does that. He's too kind. But like, it's juvenile for me to go there instantly. But when I think of a guy that doesn't have a sense of smell, I think of he never was able to in high school do the scent test before he dove in fishing in her pond. Man, like, even if you got to yawn away from it and give it the old hashish, man, under the nose.
You smell that? Yeah,
'Cause
that's you.
There's a couple of dogs that have turned me away from that fucking park, and he doesn't get that. He's got to just be like, you know what? I got to feel around. They all feel the fucking same.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He could be just going to work on
Could be a-
somebody with
could be
a
a good
horrible
thing.
yeast infection and have no idea.
Baking a loaf, and he's just like fucking. He's got breadcrumbs when he comes out. It's just. Anyways,
I mean, were we trying to talk around the fact that you were talking about fingering a girl and smelling it, or were we just going right for it? I didn't know. What
we were just gonna dive in there because that's what I would. He has no sense of smell, so he couldn't do the old shebang and
I didn't know if we were just
check
doing
that out.
metaphors there.
No, that's not metaphorical. He can't do the
I'm
old
saying,
smell
but,
test.
you know.
I've had one girl one time where it was like, you gave her the little smashish test, man. And then I'm telling you
spell
what, shmashish it's a S-C-H. It's a sh.
Yeah.
Mushish. I don't know how you would smell mashish, but you give her the old smashish test. And she didn't pass. You don't know any better, right? You don't fucking know. So she failed the test, and I wouldn't have dove in.
What kind of aromas were you picking up?
Oh, it was she jogged the block while holding a dead baby and a bowling ball. It was wasn't good.
Oh, that's gross.
So, all right. So, as far as mouthfeel, we're gonna
what a horrible segue.
Yeah, all right. So we're segueing into the mouthfeel of the
Yeah.
punch, and it's similar to the first one, man. A lot of these are going to be similar.
Did you say that on purpose? Because it's funny if you didn't say that on purpose.
What?
That a lot of these are going to be similar.
No, I didn't. What?
Well, there you go. Because we just spent 10 minutes talking about that.
No shit. It is.
This one
very
does
similar.
taste. I mean, this one obviously tastes different to me than the last one because this is an IPA, not a Pilsner.
Now, the last one on the back end gave you bitter. This one on the back end gives you punch.
It does.
So you nailed that part.
I like this one quite a bit more than the last one.
The last one got a 3 from me, and this is already going to be higher than that. Oh, man. I'll do a 3.5.
Oh, we're right into the ratings already, huh? All right.
Well, you got to understand that just 5 points seems like nothing, but for me, that's huge. To go from a 3 to a 3.5 is a big deal. It's a 3.5 to a 4, a 4.5 to a 5. It's a big deal.
What did I give the last one? A 3.5?
3.5.
Shit, I went too high on that one.
Yeah.
Because this is a
You'll
3.5
do
all
that.
day.
I did 3.5.
Which means I have to go to like a 4.
3.5 on the head. Well, no, rate it what you're going to rate
No,
it.
because I like it better than the last one.
Yeah, but the last one, you can redact a statement. So you're going to redact that. And, oh, man, smell that last one's can after it's been, it's completely different.
Yeah, it smells like wet wood. Like not penis. I mean like oak.
Yo,
I mean, I guess it could smell like wet penis too, depending on what your penis smells like. But it smells more like wet wood.
don't have a smelly penis. That's a,
Huh? I'm not going around smelling everybody's penis to say, hey, it doesn't smell like your penis. I'm just saying, depending on your penis, it could smell like your penis. To me, it smells like wet oak.
Although Chris would have no concept
Yeah, and Chris
of how
wouldn't
that.
know. You can put Chris's face in every one of your crotches, and hey,
All right, this is a new thing we're going to do. Whenever you see us in public, when the four of us are out, if we're at a brewery or we're anywhere, you get a little smashish on your hand. And I want you to pop that on Chris's lip and tell him what's that smell like.
like don't even say anything to him. Now,
Just walk up and be like, hey, bro.
He may roid rage you a little bit, but we'll pay.
He's
for
big.
Your,
We'll talk him
pay
down,
for the
though.
bail,
We'll talk him
right?
down.
We'll pay for your hospital bills.
Buddy, it's cool. It's
Guarantee
cool.
that.
He didn't mean anything by it.
Or like,
But what did you smell?
If you see him in a bar or a club or a brewery,
Yes.
stick your finger
Right
directly
there. Not
inside
in his
your
mouth.
asshole.
That's assault.
No, put it right in your ass.
Or your significant other. Don't just asshole him
Or finger your girl, but put
and
it
give
in
it to
an
him.
ass or a
Give him the
vagina,
mustard.
and then give it right across the lip, and
And then ask him to rate it. What was that?
Don't
what was
say
that?
a word to him. Just hit him
Oh.
across the lip and walk out.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna do it to him.
Flash to like
I'm gonna
6
stick a
months
finger
from
in my
now.
own ass and put it under his nose.
Yo, 6 months from now, he's gonna be like, guys, you gotta tell him to fucking knock it off. Everywhere I fucking go now, I'm getting smashished. I got a rash. Like, it's gonna be bad.
I need to make a T-shirt that says "I'm getting smashished." I wouldn't know how to spell it, but I want it. I know.
Yo,
that.
I'm getting smashished. Gorillas of Booze out here smashishing.
You about that smashish life?
Yo, I'll tell you, 3.5, and I like it a lot more than the last one. But I didn't hate the last one. It was just nothing to love.
Are we doing quarter points here? I don't remember. Are we doing halves?
Well, we normally go halves, but
All right, we'll just.
I would have. I would have went 3.6.
Yeah, I think with 3.72563.
I'm gonna go 3.61, Bob.
I'm gonna go with
That asshole in the fucking
3.14522.
Price is Right.
I don't know the
Dewey Decimal. I don't know that.
Yeah, what'd you go with? I'm gonna go with $1.
I went 3.5. I'm gonna go with $1,
$1.
Bob. If I was on The Price is Right and somebody did that whole I bid $5 and they bid $1 immediately on live TV, I'm tackling that motherfucker.
That's just what I was gonna say.
I'm whooping that fucker's ass.
If you're that
dude.
guy and you're not paying enough attention to hear what everybody's bids are, and you're like, hey, Bob, what was that last bid? The last bid? $1, and you win. You should be able legally to get your ass beat.
Whoop his ass. You're gonna get a new boat, but you're not gonna see that fucker for a month.
Yeah. Greg, you just won those diamond earrings, and you get to spin the big wheel, but you're also going to the hospital.
You gotta wire your jaw shut. You're drinking pina coladas when the island that you just won a trip to through a fucking straw.
And you're
Speaking of through a fucking straw,
and your brand new Ford Focus.
as soon as McGregor connects, Mayweather's drinking through a straw.
Please. Unfortunately, I don't have enough
8-ounce gloves?
I don't have enough people here to argue this with you.
Yes. I can't really discern if I'm saying it in jest, if I'm saying it because I really like the man, or if I'm saying it because I fucking believe it. When I say Conor's gonna win, I don't know internally if I believe he's gonna win, if I'm saying it to be an asshole and be funny to stir shit up online. Like I was on a fucking Facebook site the other day and I was just like, Conor's gonna knock him out, just to see the trolls foam at the fucking mouth. And I laughed for like 3 hours.
Buddy, it's like these people that just can't handle it when you have a different opinion than they do. When you say on an open forum, I think Conor McGregor's gonna win, and then all you have to do is back off. The boxing purists
They have a shit show.
lose their mind. They go nuts.
A couple of hours of foaming at the mouth, and then I had to just delete my comment because I was done laughing. Yeah. But I laughed the entire fucking time. When I say Conor's going to knock him out in 4, and then they're like, and it has nothing to do with boxing or Conor or Mayweather. They're like, your mother's a fucking whore. And I'm like,
yeah.
Holy where do you get there?
Fuck you and your motherfucking mama. Fuck, I like Conor? Shit.
Yeah. I hope your kids forget how to read. I'm like, let me delete that comment. I'm done listening to that. But it is funny. I laugh at them.
Well, it's internet tough guys too, buddy. Everybody's a tough guy.
But will you admit that at least because your fandom of Conor McGregor, you want him to win?
No, there's no question. And what I was going to say to you before we jumped up here is, here's the thing. I love Conor McGregor. I'm the biggest fan in the world. I root for him hard every fight. UFC, even when he loses, I make excuses like, well, he slipped on a banana peel. But I just don't see it. In this fight, here's the problem. Conor, in this fight...
8 ounce?
It doesn't matter. In this fight, Conor's strategy is going to have to be, he has to hit Floyd with the lucky shot that's going to knock him out. To say that Conor's going to beat Floyd Mayweather, you have to be saying that Conor McGregor is a better boxer.
No.
Striker. Whatever. He's a better boxer than Oscar De La Hoya. Than
he is. Now let me explain. Let me explain. He's giving me the shit look. Let me explain. He's a better boxer than De La Hoya when he fought Mayweather. Admit that. De La Hoya was far past his prime, and if De La Hoya stepped in the ring with McGregor, he would whoop his fucking ass. Early in his career, he fought him. After his prime, and got his ass whooped.
Oh, okay, I don't know. I was trying to meant Pacquiao when I said.
Okay, if you look at Pacquiao
was past his prime.
The reason why you can't compare the two and say that McGregor would have to be better than Pacquiao to win this fight is what Mayweather said. His words. And if he sticks to his words, here's the difference. He said the people were pissed off that I ran, quote unquote. He just said, quote, I ran from Pacquiao. He goes, I will give the people what they want, and I won't give them a Pacquiao fight. I'm going to chase and knock McGregor out. If he tries to do that, he's susceptible to a fighter's chance.
Listen, here's the thing, and I don't know that I'm a fan of Stephen A. Smith. I used to like the show with Stephen A. Smith
he's hot and cold,
and Skip Bayless. I
hate the new one.
Skip Bayless left, and I don't like that show now.
No, with
but when Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith were together, and by the way, I'm a partial to Skip Bayless because I watch his brother's cooking show all the time. Shout out to Rick Bayless.
What up?
Stephen A. Smith says that Conor McGregor, and I agree with this, has, like Max Kellerman was screaming and yelling, Conor McGregor's got no shot, he's not going to land one punch, blah, blah, blah. Stephen A. Smith says, hey, he's got a 1% chance, and I think that's probably right. He has a 1% chance, probably. Here's the problem. Floyd Mayweather is just, I'm not a fan. I don't hate the guy. I respect what he does, and when I was younger,
can't hate him.
When I was younger, I used to love boxing. I understand the science, even though Frank breaks my balls.
He's a Prince Nassim.
I understand boxing. That's a good call. I understand boxing. I understand the science. I understand that you're not going to get into the middle and get punched in the face. You want to dance and move out and the defense and all that. I get all of it. I just don't like him. I don't know why.
He's very unlikable. But on the same coin, so isn't McGregor to people who don't like McGregor.
Oh, people hate McGregor.
McGregor is the Mayweather of the UFC.
Now, it could be my Irish heritage, whatever, but I'm a McGregor fan. I'm telling you, I'm going to be screaming at the top of my lungs, hoping that McGregor wins. I don't think he's going to, though. I want him to more than anything in the world. I don't think that he has the skills. I think Mayweather...
He has the skills.
Mayweather may hit
He has the
McGregor.
power.
He may hit him 50 times around. He may hit him 50 punches around.
Not if he's pursuing.
I
If
think he
he's
will.
chasing, that's not his game. He switched. All right, how many times in the corner have you heard the coach going, get off your back or do this? And they don't listen, right? If you get off your game plan, if his game plan is to chase McGregor and knock him out, that's not what he's known for.
Oh, I hope he does, and I hope he comes in, and I hope it's like, was it Aldo?
One fucking left.
Who was it, Aldo?
No,
Did he
no.
hit?
Well, Aldo was one punch, which wasn't fair. He should rematch
14
Aldo.
seconds.
It was Alvarez. And
Alvarez.
If you look back at every fighter that's ever fought Conor McGregor, they say he's not as strong as you think he is. He's not this. He's not that. And then watch the interviews after the fucking fight. They go, I've never been hit so hard my entire fucking life. I've been kicked in the face and been able to walk through it. But he punched me once, and I never felt anything like that.
Listen, think what you want to think about Paulie Maga not going to work here anymore. But he's a punching bag. He was a guy, even in his career.
Oh, he's a washed up bum.
No, even before that, though. He was
He's
a guy
always
that
been
would
a
just
bum.
get punched a lot.
He's a bum.
So say what you will about him, but McGregor hit him with that left.
Bang!
That dude's head.
That sparked him.
Oh, my God.
But he went down.
I know, but what I'm
2
saying
seconds
is,
after that.
But what I'm saying, yeah. But what I'm saying is, so that's Paulie, and you hit him.
And he said he pushed me,
yeah, well,
which turned out to be bullshit once they released the video.
I just don't think that McGregor. He has to knock him out. He cannot go to the cards.
But do you understand? McGregor didn't hit
beats
him?
the shit out of Mayweather every single round, and it goes the distance. Mayweather wins.
But
'Cause
McGregor-
boxing judges can't give it to McGregor.
McGregor hit Paulie as a sparring partner. He didn't put everything into that, and it fucking looked good. What I don't understand with
workout though.
what,
Please,
dude,
Connor,
stop noodling your fucking. What are you doing, dude?
No, not even that. I get that.
No,
Connor,
I don't. What about that? Do you get?
It's he's loosening up.
Let me any. Oh man, the fucking memes and the Facebook videos you're getting from his practices.
The video, like
Oh, dude, McGregor, stop! Unless he's smart and he's tacticking it.
That's just what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, Connor. I hope that
He's smart.
he
is smart.
He is smart, but the light taps he was given the heavy bags and stuff, I'm sure was just to show technique. It was not. I'm sure. Listen, he's not an idiot. He's definitely not going to show Mayweather what he's doing. Yeah,
No, at all.
Don't be an
He wants him
improper
to think
fuck.
he's fucking-
Finish that beer.
Got it, brother.
So I would think that he's not showing you everything. I think. Listen, here would be my here's my thing.
That's a good finish, by the way, on that punch.
Yeah, it tasted delicious. at the
That
end.
last sip
Did
when I got a
rate
little
that? Did we
warmer.
rate that? This is what
I
happened.
gave it a 3.5.
Trail off. Oh yeah, I gave it a 10. So I give it a 4. It's a 4. My
That's a
official rating is
4?
a 4. I can't give it a 3.5 because I gave the other one a 3.5. Jay.
That's a 3. Just be honest with that beer. And that's 3.5, buddy.
All right, it's a 3.5. 2 3.5s. We're both 3.5s.
You can't give that a 4.
I lost my train of thought now. What was
McGregor.
it? Yeah, I know.
You think that
Connor.
he's-
I think
he's-
Connor is gonna show more than people expect. I think I think there's gonna be a shot that he's gonna give Mayweather that's
it's gonna fuck his world up.
No, but I think it's gonna shock him. I don't think he's gonna be expecting it.
All right, when he
And
gives that
then I
shot, do you
think
think Mayweather
Mayweather-
turns it on?
Yeah. And then I think Mayweather's gonna go into full on. No, not that he turns it on.
Defense.
I think that Mayweather's gonna go into his style at that
Oh, yeah.
point.
I agree.
And then he's gonna hit Connor 50 times around, back
Light
away
jabs,
from him. Yeah,
get the
boom,
points,
boom, boom, boom,
and
back
defense.
out.
You're right.
Boom, boom. Connor's going to come in. He's going to do his.
Now, is that attributed to once Mayweather knows McGregor can knock me out? If he feels that power and he goes, oh, shit.
I think that he's just not going to want to get punched in the face. I mean, this is supposed to be easy work for him. Point out the fucking easy work. You know what I mean? It's supposed
Yeah,
to
but
be
the whole
easy
crowd
work for
went,
him.
you motherfucker. The crowd ate him alive. At one venue, they kind of liked him. The rest of them, they were like, fuck you. I can't stand the guy. I hope his kids forget
Oh,
how to read.
I can't. I mean, I can't stand him. I respect what he does, but I don't know.
Well, all right. So your prediction for who wins?
Oh,
In what round?
I think it goes the distance and Mayweather wins. Mayweather wins.
I think there's
Mayweather
no
wins by
way.
judges. Yeah.
There's no way it can go the distance. If it goes the distance, Mayweather gets that boxing black eye.
He's not going to knock.
shouldn't
Conor
have
out.
went
He's
the
not-
distance.
When's the last time he knocked Conor? He knocked anybody out? Mayweather. When's the last time he knocked anybody out?
Early in his career.
So he's not going to knock Conor out. I don't suspect. Maybe he will. Who knows? Maybe that'll be the shock. He knocks Conor out in the first round.
I'm going to predict Conor knocks him out in round 6.
No chance. God, I hope so, but there's no chance.
At
He was
least-
on.
At least with Doug, I get the God, I hope so.
He was on Conan O'Brien, I think it was, and
What the fuck is this guy?
yeah, Conan said. The funniest thing was Conan was like, "Hey, did you see Mayweather on Dancing with the Stars, whatever it was?" He goes, "No, I didn't, but I'm sure he sucked, or I'm sure he wasn't entertaining."
Yo, that's an entertaining motherfucker, man.
But he was Conan asked him something about the 8-ounce gloves, and he said, Oh, I'm trying to be a gentleman. I'm struggling to give him 2 rounds, but for the sake of it, I'm gonna say inside of 2 rounds. Inside of 2 rounds.
Inside of 2 of
He's talking about he's gonna knock out arguably the best boxer of his generation,
the best defensive boxer ever.
Well, whatever. Inside of 2, the guy's 49-0. I mean, I hate him, but whatever you think of him, the guy is 49-0.
Yeah. As Frank likes to put out, he's not a runner. That's boxing, and then he's right. Frank is right.
Frank is the epitome of a boxing purist.
Yeah.
When you talk about boxing,
So because
Frank.
of that, don't you want to see him get knocked out? And you look at Frank and go, "What happened?"
Yes.
Does that hurt boxing if he gets knocked out?
I do want him to get knocked out, and I'm going to dump my beer all over Frank's head if he gets knocked out.
Yo,
I'm putting that out there.
I'm gonna hashish Chris.
We're gonna
hashish him.
We're gonna escort Frank outside, and then we're gonna dump a beer all over his
Oh
head.
yeah. All right. So that's what's happening. Once Connor knocks him out in round 6, I'm dumping a beer over Frank's head, and I'm hashishing Chris with something.
He'll love it, I'm sure. So it is refreshing to be able to have this conversation without Frank screaming at us and calling us idiots and then and laughing at
As
our
a
faces.
boxing purist.
Although in fairness, I am saying Mayweather's going to win. See, even my psyche is telling me to say McGregor.
I'm the only gorilla that thinks McGregor will win. And I don't know if I say that in jest or if I say that as I actually believe it. I say it because everybody that's ever fought him goes, I've never been punched that hard. And he didn't beat Alvarez by kicking or elbowing. He knocked him the fuck with his fists. He didn't beat Aldo by kicking or elbowing. He beat him with his fists.
I would pay, what's the pay-per-view, $100 this weekend? I would pay double that price to see Mayweather get into the cage.
I'd pay triple that.
I'd pay like $300. Yeah, I'd pay $300 to watch. Oh God,
Mayweather, I will give you a year's salary of mine. It's nothing to you. Chump change. You can wipe your ass with it. I'll give you a year's salary if you get in the cage.
He's gonna be like, yo, I'm 50-0. I beat Connor and I'm done. But yo, this dude from Jersey was like, I'm gonna give you a year's salary to get into the cage. So I guess I'm gonna have to get in the cage.
Yeah. All right. I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll put out there. You're gonna fight McGregor in the ring. Fuck it. I'm just a dude from Jersey. Meet me in the cage. No, you won't do that. Fucking pussy. I don't like you.
I'd let Mayweather knock me out for what's
Dude,
Connor making $80
in a
million?
cage. I would fuck him up.
No, I'd go into a boxing ring and let Mayweather knock me out. For
In a ring, he'd destroy me. In a cage, I'd fuck that dude up. I'd grab him and
I don't feel like
puss. You know what I would do? I'd hold him down and make him read a book. He'd be tapping out. He'd be fucking.
I feel like, listen, I'm not
one fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. He'd be done right there.
No, one fish. One. What is this thing here?
He'd start throwing his ones. They're fucking ones. He's throwing fucking ones.
The fucking ones. Where's the real money?
You got a backpack. You can't fucking read.
Ones. You're 40 years of age.
Yo, his fucking boy. He was like, yo, yeah, bitch, do what you're told. Get that money, bitch.
Dance for me, boy. Oh, the people eat that up.
Oh shit.
He's Irish. He says boy and he says boyo.
Anything you give the internet to eat up, they're gonna.
So anyway, as we roll out here, we get a little inside tip here. This is a beer that Jay brought for a little party and decided to not drink it because he's a punk bitch. And we actually had 2 beers. One cracked on the ground. Chris
still rated it.
Chris put his finger in the beer on the ground, put it in his mouth, and then rated it
I got a
4.
How'd I get
It gave it a 4.
I got a fucking 4.
But the other beer that we brought that night was Hoppin Frog, Mean Mana.
Yup. Come on.
Mana not going to work
Come
here
on,
anymore.
Mayweather.
Double IPA. I don't know what
Come on, Mayweather.
Mean Menalashi?
It's a mean Menalashi.
It's probably
Menalashi?
something that I should know, right?
Cuddlingest.
Life is measured by experiences. Explore the extremes of hops and experience all of their bitterness, flavor, and aroma with this double IPA.
Who makes that?
An extreme, super assertive, I'm not done, and satisfying amount of American hop character is balanced with a toasty, caramelized, intense malt presence. This has all the makings of a shelf turd.
That sounds good as shit, dude. You kidding me? Caramel in your beer is a good thing most times.
It's the Hopping Frog Brewing Company out of Akron, Ohio. You know what's
How old
close,
is this?
You know what's close to Akron, Ohio? A much better brewery called Hoof Farted Brewing.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's called Hoof, H-O-O-F, Hearted. Hoof Farted.
Hoof-hearted. Oh,
Makers
wow.
of one of my favorite beers ever, Conky Dong.
Conky Dong. How long ago did I bring this beer out?
About 3 months ago.
So you're gonna say May?
I'd say May, if I had to.
All right.
I don't know why May just jumped into my head, but it came out of nowhere, and I feel like May was
like
the
gods of the
like
old gods and the new. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
As though if a voice came down from heaven and told me it was May. So I think it was May.
All right. So while we're getting this poured,
oh my god!
Can I? Oh, look, that looks fucking awful. Huh? Shit. He's pouring a thick, heaping helping of that shit.
Oh, it's a big bottle, Jay.
and he's a sloshy pourer today. All right, come on, dude. You're fucking dude.
What?
Bro.
What? We're getting the pour.
What the fuck? That's not even.
It's even. Once the head goes down, it'll be even.
All right, this is the shit he does.
Don't be an improper fuck, Jay.
Yeah. What is it? A 5? That's an 8.2.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's a double IPA. It's fine.
Oh, fucking. He knows I hate IPAs for the most part. A double IPA is like fucking.
This is for as far along as we brought you into IPAs.
I'm not this far yet.
This is well, it's old is the problem.
It's an old
this
IPA.
Actually, I tell you, this could be a fun thing that we do on the show. Is when I pull out one of the old ass IPAs.
Yo, don't throw away that fucking old ass beer you have in the fridge. That's a test we're gonna do.
I have a 1-year-old very hazy from Treehouse.
If we
I'm
do
sure
this,
it's still delicious.
The person who brought the worst beer has to drink the old beer we bring.
I'm in.
Okay, well then drink up. You brought the worst beer.
No, but next time.
That smells.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck!
Get that medicine in you, Jay.
All right.
This is. I gotta tell you, it smells. Well, what are you picking up aroma-wise here, Jay? I know that we're supposed to be more natural than that, but I feel like I need to ask you what you're picking up because
I'm getting a mild duck queef. Is that
duck queef?
I'm getting duck queef.
It's again a cloudy.
That's right there.
Kind of caramel color, actually. It is kind of a
but
caramel.
Was it this color to begin with, or did
I
Satan dribble his ding ding in it and stir that fucking thing up? Because this is.
Satan carries caramels, you think?
Dude.
Or caramels, if you will.
That's a moggy fucking beer, man.
Yeah, it's just Swamp Bog. It's
you pour such a heavy fucking
No, you have the right amount. Oh,
Doug is the bartender you want at the bar, pouring heavy fucking hands.
I've got it figured out. The perfect aroma. The aroma of this is it smells like I don't ever want to drink it.
Oh, it smells like a bum's yawn. How you doing? You're like, fuck. That's bad.
It smells like, all right, you're going to have to follow me on this one because you weren't there. But I went to Key West once. And we were walking, we're walking down the sidewalk in Key West, right? We're walking past one bar. We're getting ready to go up this little ramp to go to another bar. Next to the ramp, laying on the ground, was an obvious homeless woman right, in a little mini skirt. She was disgusting. She was homeless. She was
trying to see her snatch?
No. Well, a little bit. No, but... And then on her thigh, she had some kind of an open wound, which was festering. Oh. So there was like a bloom of stuff coming out of her leg. This smells exactly like I can imagine what that scar smelled like. This smells like rotten hooker leg.
If vagina smelled like this on a regular, I'd probably be gay. Oh fuck, dude. That gave me a headache smelling it.
This smells like.
All right, wait. 1, 2, 3. Switch glasses.
No.
It's a thing we're doing.
Yeah,
it's new.
No, I'll smell it and give it back to you, but I'm not switching my glass. This smells like.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. That probably wasn't that great when it was a fresh beer.
Yeah, there's no way it got that bad.
It's like they fermented dead frogs in it, right? All right.
Oh my god, this smells like go fuck yourself.
Yes. We're gonna get that medicine in us. This is get that medicine in you. If you have a beer that you don't like and it's a shit beer, no. We're doing the old turning chug?
Yeah, we're doing that.
Fucking,
except for going in there.
Get that fucking medicine in you is what we say at Guerrillas of Booze. I haven't even tried it yet. It's get that medicine in you. How about that?
All right. Well, thanks everybody. Oh, it smells bad. I don't even want to drink it.
That's definitely not fresh. That's gone bad. That is
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Oh, it's so good. It tastes like there's a little nail polish remover. Swamp water. It's like if I was going noodling and then the catfish pulled me into the dirty swamp water. And then like as I was coming up, some seaweed got in there, and then while I was like trying to clear my mouth, a bird took a shit in my open mouth. It's kind of what it smells like.
You ever seen that Jerry Springer episode where they pulled that fucking dude out from the wall in his house? He was so fat in his bed, he couldn't get out of his bed, and they had to like crane lift him out of his house. If you drained that mattress where his asshole was sitting,
if you squeezed the sheets
into
that's exactly what it tastes like. I'm with you on that.
Bill, was it Bill? Bill, this is Preston Lacey. This is Preston Lacey.
No, this is like right 4 there. Preston Lacey's.
Oh, yeah.
This is Preston Lacey's nut sweat.
I quit the show. I quit.
Oh my god!
I can't believe we put this in a treehouse glass. That's fucking sacrilege.
Yeah, you're right. This should be in like a red Solo cup.
No, this should be in like a fucking. You should drain everything out of a douche and then suck it back into the douche. You should drink this out of a douche.
This would have been a perfect beer for Frank and Chris to be here with. So
Let's save it. Let's save it for them, guys. We love you. We're gonna.
There's any way to do that, really. You know, because it's in the glass already, and we have a code here, Jay.
Oh, why is our code finish your fucking beer? Finish your beer, not finish this. This isn't a beer.
Oh my god, it smells like vinegar.
What vinegar are you using?
Shit vinegar. That's not what you use? I like to run the vinegar into my anus and then dump it back into the bottle before I use it. So that's why I get this kind of aroma.
I'm imagining a week-old beaches of Normandy after the D-Day invasion, and the bodies have just been fermenting in the ocean. That might be because I just watched Saving Private Ryan. But this is Saving Ryan's Privates right here. That is not good.
There might be a line, Jay. I'm not sure if you've crossed it, but I feel like that might.
God bless America. I'm all for America. Salute the troops.
This feels like
a Marine would probably chug this, no problem. I'm no Marine. By ways of podcasts go, not particularly YouTube videos, but well, maybe YouTube videos. But I'd like to see a Joe Rogan taste this. This is a Fear Factor beer.
Joe Rogan's not going to taste this. He's smart enough to not taste this shit.
No, he's done some.
Oh, it's so
This
bad.
is a beer that, like, you can have reaction videos online of people taking this. Like the 2 Girls 1 Cup. This is what they did. This is 2 Girls 1 Cup beer.
Yeah, give me, yeah, this is the
This is like
it's when 2 girls
Dookie soft serve. This is, and they were like,
it's when 2 girls shit and spit and piss
Oh,
in a cup,
yeah.
and then it sits in a fucking barrel for 6 months, and then
Yes.
you squeeze it into these bottles. I mean, I'm sure that this is not the flavor this place was going for.
no. Well, in fairness to the fucking frog, Hopping Frog, it is old. We got an old bottle. We got an old bottle of Medusa's douche yeast. So it could be. I don't think this ever was delicious. This is probably always
I
a
don't think
2
it's
or
ever delicious,
1.
but there's no way that they put this into this bottle and we were like, let's market it. It's going to be good. There's no way.
This is a Fear Factor beer. Doug, finish
No,
your beer.
this is like a 6-month-old beer.
Dude,
Because, well, listen,
you
while
were
we
so
may...
much less than me.
Well, no, it was about the same. While you may have brought this in May,
I'm having anxiety.
there's no way to know when this thing was bottled because there's no date on here. This could have been bottled last year. Because I'm sure you pulled this off a shelf, right? So this is...
Off the
remember when I
shelf.
started to pour this and I said, this has all the looks of a shelf turd?
It is.
This is absolutely a shelf turd.
Good point for your beers. Put the fucking day your shit was bottled on your fucking beer. I don't know if they had printers when they fucking bottled this out of Satan's anus.
I would
but,
say, did they have printers available to them in the 1800s when they put this in the bottle?
dude, this is like, Sire, bring me hookah spit. And this is fucking bitch dribble, dude. I can't get a hold of this, man. I can't wrap my brain around swallowing this.
This tastes like if you went into an outhouse after a beer festival and squeezed it all into a bottle. Like, just 50 dudes just pissing and shitting,
You're just
after
good.
drinking 4 hours of beer.
Your mouth is blue when you're done.
Yeah, it's just awful.
This is
Just
what I
awful.
imagine it would be like if I was a girly man and I went to prison and he was like, "Buckle up, motherfucker," and I was like, "Oh god, I don't want to." This is it. This is prison cock right here. This is like your cellmate's like, "Butter up, Buttercup," and like fucking, "You're gonna look pretty in my fucking Kool-Aid lips," right? They do that little Kool-Aid lips, and this is it. This is me wearing Kool-Aid lips.
I would rather
Suck a dick.
I would rather suck a dick and get fucked in prison than finish this beer.
You turn that off.
No, not this dick.
Turn that-
Not this dick.
Turn that off.
But a dick that smells like a hoppy
Oh, if your dick
Pilsner
smells like this,
fermented in
cut
oak.
your dick off. I can't do it, dude. I can't.
Oh, you can do it.
I know the rule. I know the rule. Finish your fucking beer, but
I mean,
this is.
I'm already further along than you, Jeff.
You started with less.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid, but that Band-Aid has like a
All right,
fucking
here's the deal. When you
dick
take the
behind it. It's
second
going
big
to poke
sip-
you in the ass when you rip it off.
Take
I
that
don't know.
second big sip. When you take the second big sip,
Oh, it settles down?
no, it's not nearly
You're
at
a
all.
fucking liar.
No, I swear to God, it's not like the first at all. It's much worse.
You dick? I was just going. Oh, it left the froth.
I'm telling
burns.
you, it tastes like malt vinegar. Are you not getting that at all? Oh my God! Please don't throw up on live TV.
This shit has me panicking. I have anxiety drinking this. All right, look.
You know the Beers,
Here's your
Beers,
fucking.
You know the Beers podcast?
I do.
They have a thing where they drink the dump bucket.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Well, that's
I would rather. Can I do that?
I would
instead?
rather.
Can I do
Well,
that
no,
instead?
it's mostly water there. Yeah, well, you still got to drink that though. So,
That's bad too. That's bad too. It's not good. It's salty. Why is it salty?
Well, it came in it, but just to sanitize the something. I don't know.
All right, look, it's Hoppin Frog, mean menelashi, which I can only suggest is another word for yeast infection.
Yeah, it's
double IPA.
easily.
Get this bottle, leave it on your fucking garage fucking shelf for 3, 4, 5, 7, 28 months. Then drink it, but record it and comment the link to you drinking this below. I just want to fucking see you do it, man. I want to see if you can drink this. It's fucking not good.
And after you drink it, go to your doctor and get diagnosed and see if you have oral HPV. And if you do,
you do.
let us know, because
You do.
this shit just gave you a
That
virus.
killed David
I'm sure of
Bukakis
it.
right there.
David who?
I don't know.
Bukaki.
Bukaki. That is Bukaki. All right. You know what? I'm going to soldier up. I'm just going to pound this fucking thing.
Whoa, let's not pound it, because then I'm gonna have to pound it. I don't want to do that. We should talk about it a little bit more.
I fucking
Jay.
can't.
You wanna rate it?
I can't.
I mean, is it
-5.
I don't think we have negatives here. It's got to be a
0.1.
I mean, I guess I got to give it a. Well, I have to give it a 3, right? Because it's not a.
Yo, if you give that a 3, your credibility shot.
I'm just kidding. It's like a. It's a half. It's a halfer. It's a 0.5.
That got 0.5.
Yeah, because there's no way.
I can rate 0, right?
Listen.
That's a 0.
It's a 0.5 only because nowhere on this bottle does it say AB and Bev, Miller Coors, so it's a 0.5.
I'm pissed that we're doing this in a treehouse glass, man.
Fairness,
We used to drink this out of a toilet.
I would rather drink a Miller Lite than that. I would rather drink a Bud Light than that. And I hate all of them. So,
Do me a favor. Go get me a Bud Light or an MGD. I'm going to drink that instead of this. Thanks. Because this is disgusting. This is fucking gross.
I would rather some dude broke into your house, came down here and hit me with a fucking Smirnoff Ice and made me drink it before he fucked me and killed me.
You ever heard that joke where he's like, the burglar breaks in, he's like, I'm going to fuck you. And then the husband's like, relax, take one for the team. And he's like, no, I want to fuck you. And the wife's like, yeah, you relax, take one for the team. This is that.
It is.
This is burglar like wanting to fuck you.
This is us relaxing and taking one for the team because Jay and Frank are not here to also get raped.
Jay's here.
What did I say? Oh, Frank and Chris. Because Frank and Chris
see,
are not
one
here.
sip of this and he's fucking loop Chris.
No, I'm hammered.
He's done. He's Chris Christie sitting on a beach when he closed it.
This smells like Chris.
He's foobard.
This tastes like Chris Christie's underwear.
FYI, Chris Christie, just so we're clear and I put that out there, fuck you, you fat fucking piece of shit.
Oh, God, it's so good. His taste gets better.
He's doing that old school shit. Good means bad, right? Stop trying to make fetch happen, Doug. Fetch is never going to happen.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm sweating and it's not the lights.
I know. I start sweating.
I'm drinking and I'm like, I'm getting AIDS right now. I'm getting AIDS.
It's my body panicking because all my white blood cells are coming to the surface trying to fight this organism that I'm pouring into it.
I have like AIDS on this side just drinking it. I have half AIDS. I'm AIDS right there. I have half AIDS. Oh, this is gonosyphil herpal AIDS. This is a mix. This is a melting pot.
This beer smells like boudissi.
I'm not even joking.
It smells like booty, dick, and pussy in here.
Get this fucking beer. Drink it. Record it. Comment below. You drinking this fucking... But it's got to sit for 3 months, right? No, since May. This is five months out?
No, that would be October. Unless my math is wrong, that would be October.
All right, well,
3
fucking
months.
3 months.
Call it 4 months because there's no way, first of all, there's no way when you bought it that it was fresh. So it's got to be more than 3 months. Call it 5 months.
All right, 5 months. Get this, drink it, record you drinking it, and you don't got to do the whole bottle. Do a fucking goblet. What do they call these?
A goblet?
What do they call these?
A tulip glass. Well, no, it's not quite a tulip glass. It's a...
Although this makes me think of like an ass tulip. Like you shit and pushed out a little like dingleberry. Like you got a hemorrhoid and this is the hemorrhoid secretion. This is hemorrhoid secretion. I know that now. Okay. This is grapes. This is like hemorrhoid grapes and like just squeeze that. And they got a line of people hooked by their head and they're coming in like Beetlejuice. They're coming in, right, with the small heads. And you just like, you squeeze their hemorrhoid grape into a glass and you're like, try
please.
that.
No.
I want to drink that. Be like, Beetlejuice, drink this.
What the
That's
fuck
awful.
goes on in your... What goes on in your head at night, man?
You're not getting drunk or drinking this?
Huh?
This
Drunk?
is fucking me up.
Drunk?
Yeah.
I'm not getting drunk. I'm getting sick.
Oh. I can't even like doggy.
I smell like I need to take...
I can't lap that up. It's disgusting.
I smell like I need to take a dog outside and let it piss on the ground and then suck the ground.
Oh, that would be better. Dude, how are we going to power this?
Ugh.
I'm sweating. Fuck. Can't do it. Where you at?
Oh, my God. It's so bad now. What an asshole.
Watch your fucking glass, Doug.
I'm still lower. Oh, my God, dude. It smells like rotten. I mean, it tastes like... I can't even say taste anymore. I keep saying smell. It tastes like...
It's a whole scent assault. It's a senses assault.
God, it tastes like rotten shit.
What were they going for, man? What was their fucking benchmark? What were they trying to do?
like when a human dies, right, and you don't find them for months, and they're just in their bed and they're dead. Don't they liquefy at some point? This tastes like what that would taste like.
Oh yeah, this is liquid human. Liquid human. Now, when you die, for the most part, most people, I know some that
we
don't.
might need to get a medic on there.
Most people shit when they die, right?
Yeah.
Worse than that. This is
for sure.
I can't do it, dude.
No, you can do it.
Everybody, I have an important announcement. Cannonball.
Cannonball.
God bless Will Ferrell, dude. We went on vacation to Maine for a week. Every night that week, we watched Step Brothers or The Other Guys. Every night that week.
I watched.
That go the way you thought it was gonna go? Nope.
No, it didn't. I watched where they have the stepfather, Daddy's Home.
Oh yeah.
I liked it a
Didn't love
lot
it.
more than a lot of people told me it sucked, and I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to because I'm a Will Ferrell guy.
Step Brothers?
Step Brothers is much better, but that movie. The point I'm making is that movie made me want to watch Step Brothers, and then
So good.
we only watched that.
Teabag your
because
drum set.
We saw the preview.
Moby Dick's playing the drum.
We saw the preview for the new Daddy's Home, where Mel Gibson and what's his name is in it. Who's the soft dad in it? I can't remember now.
Here's to Mel making a comeback. That's one weird fucking dude, man.
Yeah, well, whatever.
His interviews, just the shit he says.
Hey, what are you gonna do, right? He definitely has.
How'd you
crazy
go from
eyes.
Braveheart to what you are now? Come on, man.
I guess we're never gonna get Lethal Weapon 5. All I ever wanted in my life was Lethal Weapon 5.
But 4 was so good with Jet Li
4
and
sucked
Chris Rock.
dick.
Fuck you, no way. Because, Butters, he was like, I think he likes you. You mean likes me? He goes, do you think the hearts and the flap of my arms helped?
4
Nah, I
was
just want to see
so
if you do it.
bad, bro.
It's so good.
It was one of the worst. It was the worst one.
He's
of the
hanging
4.
from the thing. He goes, you couldn't have found something smaller? I get Johnny Cochran. You get Johnny Cochran, I'll kill you. That's a good one. 4's good. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I saw a little bit of yesterday. That I forgot how much I liked was Rush Hour. Something about
One or two?
Chris, the first one. Something about Chris Tucker. He's very watchable to me.
I hear he's coming back for another Friday, but I don't think that's true.
There's no way.
Because he said he was over that whole scene.
Has he done anything? I don't think he's done anything in a while, right?
I liked Money Talks with Charlie Aids Sheen. Is that in bad taste?
Did you see the preview for the new Charlie Sheen movie, 9/11?
What?
What a nightmare, bro. What a disservice.
Is it a
9/11.
mockumentary?
No, it's real life, but it's the worst looking movie ever, and it's about 9/11. They're stuck in the tower or something like that. I couldn't even watch that. I couldn't even watch the whole preview. It was so bad.
The good one was Nicolas Cage, who's an awful
I didn't see that
actor
either.
for the most part.
He's a perfect actor. Are you kidding me? Nicolas Cage? You ever want to see the height of Nicolas Cage acting? Watch Ghost Rider.
Oh, dear God.
When he's allowed to just be a nut.
All right, I'm chugging.
You're going to chug that whole thing. There's no way. Yeah, I didn't think so. Punk bitch. J punk ass. Drunk as hell. Oh, God. That sounds like you might actually throw up.
Is it making me
Listen,
salivate?
this is awful. We've talked about Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. Jay, SummerSlam is Sunday. You want to... Any predictions? You got here's your 4 choices. It's a 4-way dance, as they call it in the business that I'm not a part of, but it's a 4-way dance for the Universal title. You got Brock Lesnar, the champion, coming in versus Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns.
WGOBTV.
WGOB.
I'm actually, although I think Brock's a front runner. I'm gonna go with the dark horse, and I'm gonna think Roman Reigns takes his lead back.
Great. Fuck yourself. Samoa Joe all day.
Yeah, Samoa Joe's straight garbage. That's a guy who cuts you in line at a buffet.
And then he beat your ass though if you yell at him. Well,
Samoa Joe, what's up, man?
Kevin Owens and AJ Styles for the Universal for the United States title. AJ Styles the champ coming in. There's only one answer here.
I'm gonna settle on AJ Styles
That's the
keeping
right
his
answer.
fucking
That's the
crown.
right answer.
He's keeping his crown.
AJ Styles
he's an
is my
impressive-
man crush. I'm a
Impressive
big
young
fan.
buck.
Followed that dude since he was nothing. Followed him all through Japan. I'm a big fan.
Dude, AJ Styles, man.
I had some dude try to fight
I'm on the
me.
show.
I had some dude try to fight me in Newark, New Jersey at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view from WWE
Get his ass whooped.
because I was an AJ Styles fan. This dude was talking
They're
so
serious.
much shit to me.
Yeah.
But what's funny is I said, talk to me after the show. Now, AJ lost that night, and of course it's scripted, so who cares? But when we left the arena, I was coming around the corner. I happened to see the same guy standing there with a dazed look in his eye, just standing against the building, you know. I'm like, buddy, what's up? How was that? What do you think about that Roman Reigns AJ Styles match? He was like, yo, man, I got kicked out. That's right, because you're a drunk fucking bitch. And I walked away. He wasn't even inside to talk. He wasn't even inside to see it because he's a drunk fuck.
And
Anyway, did we rate this?
I'll say this. Oh, this has got we rated it already.
Oh.
It got a fucking 0 for me and a 0.5 for you. You can tell he's getting his little buzz on because he forgot we rated it twice now.
I got to tell you, this is hitting me harder than anything else that we've had so
This
far.
is fermented
And
hard,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, right. Because there's higher alcohol beers in this that we've drank, but this is disgusting. And you can really taste the alcohol, and it's fucking me up a little bit.
All right. Daddy gonna go to lunch.
Yeah. As always, don't be an improper fuck. Finish your beer. Jay got that
fucking beer,
medicine
baby.
in him. Get that medicine in you.
Oh God, it's so bad. Get that fucking medicine in you, Doug. Get that medicine in you. Don't quit. Fuck, that's what we do at Guerrillas Booze, baby.
Girls of Booze in the house is
Get that
always
fucking medicine in you, Doug.
WGOBTV.
GOBTV.
WGOB. Got that medicine in us. Peace and elbow grease.
Peace.